Skinner's operant learning. It is also called as operant conditioning or instrumental conditioning, which is proposed by Skinner. The best example is classroom learning, where reward or punishments are applied in classroom behavior of students. Skinner's work is based on Thorndike's law of effect, and the Skinner box is nothing but Thorndike's puzzle box. Skinner introduced the law of effect, that is reinforcement. It's a type of associative learning process by which strength of a behavior is modified either by reinforcement or punishment. Behavior which is praised, rewarded, is reinforced and it is repeatedly practiced. Thus, student learns positive behavior. Behavior which is not acceptable, not desired, is punished and weakened. Operant conditioning is voluntary behavior, non-mechanistic. So, voluntary formation and strengthening between the stimulus and response is observed here. There are two types of operant conditioning, two positive and two negative. They are positive reinforcement operant conditioning, positive punishment operant conditioning, negative reinforcement operant conditioning, negative punishment operant conditioning. Let us see examples of each. Positive reinforcement. Students who cleans the classroom will get higher grades in social work area of progress report. That is positive reinforcement. Second, negative reinforcement. A student's assignments can be decreased if he works hard and reaches the goal of passing the examination. That is negative reinforcement. Third one, positive punishment. Some unpleasant stimulus is added to change the unwanted behavior. For example, a child who uses abusive words, bad words, is punished in front of all students or in assembly. This is called positive punishment. Negative punishment is teacher decreases negative or unwanted behavior by taking away the desirable or favorable items from the student or child. Example, not giving the desired food or toys or cycle, etc. to the child or student. So these are the four aspects of operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is by instrumental reward conditioning, instrumental aversive conditioning. One way of human natural learning of beliefs, customs, attitudes, etc. are best done by this method. It's also used to shape desired behavior. Operant conditioning with positive reinforcement is important in treatment of behavioral disorders in children. Skinner says that classical conditioning is a simplistic way to explain about a complex human behavior rather than internal events that studies the behavioral observation. The best way to understand the behavior is to look into causes of actions and its consequences. Therefore, behavior that's followed by pleasant consequences is likely to be repeated, strengthened, followed by regular practice. Behavior which is unpleasant is less repeated, weakened and faded out. Thus, it's also called reinforcement theory of motivation. Focusing on behavior is a function of its consequences. Behavior led to positive consequence is practiced and behavior led to negative consequences is decreased. The related experiment is Skinner proved how negative reinforcement worked by placing a rat in his Skinner box and exposed it to the electric shock. It's similar to Thorndike puzzle box, so it's also called as operant conditioning chamber. It's used to record the animal's behavior objectively in a compressed time frame. Thank you.